Hi everybody, welcome to Dandelion Cottage and Paper Crafting Saturday. I'm Leslie Watkins. Oops, there we go. Today I'm going to be using the Soft Seedlings stamp set, and I'm also going to be using this little decorative piece from the Ranunculus Romance set. This is, I believe, a retired set, but one of my favorites and one that I will hang on to because I really love this set a lot. And the Soft Seedlings set is perfect for this time of year. We've got a lot of beautiful fall days going on right now. Most of the leaves have blown off the trees, but there are a few that are persisting. And I have in my backyard a beautiful silver maple that I just love, and it's called a silver maple because when the leaves are fully leafed out during the summer and the wind blows the leaves, you can see the backside, and it gives this beautiful kind of a twinkly, silvery effect. And the autumn color is this beautiful bright yellow. But I'm going to be using a slightly different palette today. I have a standard sized card base with an envelope. This is 5.5 by 4.25, and this is very vanilla. And I'm going to be using a Cajun Craze mat. And I've gone ahead and I've done a little bit of work ahead of time because this card was a little more complex than usual. So let me give you a close-up so you can get a good look at, whoa, hello. There we go. Okay, so I stamped the image onto the linen, and then I kind of scrunched it up and I stitched it down onto this crumb cake base. And then I added some glimmery gold sparkle to the card. Okay, and I did try to heat emboss, but it didn't work on the linen. So what I did was I did it again, this time on a piece of cardstock so that you could really see that beautiful design. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue that down where I want it. There we go. And you can see the metallic gold zigzag stitching that I did around the border. That's mainly why I did it ahead of time, so you wouldn't have to wait for me to do my stitching, because I'm not a very proficient sewer. I can barely get by. So there's my little decoration. And then I also heat embossed one of the seedlings. So that's this one. And I did that in gold, and then I fussy cut it out. And I'm going to put this down in this corner of the card. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on there. There we go. I'm just going to give that a second to set up. And in the meantime, I'm going to check my setting. And hello, Della. Good morning. How are you? Here's Linda. She loves the stamp set. I do too. It was kind of, I warmed up to it a little bit slowly, but now I really like it. And here's Julia. Oh, it's not retired. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Julia. Hey, everybody. Julia says that the ranunculus romance is not yet retired. So that's super good news. So, love this set. It also has these wonderful dies that come along with it, and included with the dies are this wonderful leaf, which is one of my favorites, and this beautiful little decorative element. You get this little framelit to cut out the label, and then of course this little floral sprig. So it's really a terrific set, and yeah, I like it a lot. Thank you so much, Julia. Good to know. And here's Ginger. Hi, Ginger. All right. Julia says, I haven't used the linen paper. Is it like linen cloth? It is. It's what it's like is something called book cloth. So if there are any bookmakers out there, you may know about book cloth, and that is a type of a very fine, very sturdy linen fabric. It could be cotton that has an adhesive on the back so that when you cover your books, the glue doesn't seep through the fabric. And so the linen paper is wonderful because it has an adhesive back to it. You just peel the backing away and it'll stick. And what I like to do is I like to scrumple it up a little bit so you can see that there's some wrinkles and some bumps in there, which I love. So before I remove the adhesive backing, I scrunch it up, and then I put it on the cardstock. Okay, so before we get this mounted, hey Emma, good morning. Emma's up early today. Actually, I guess it's not that early anymore. Daylight savings tonight. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to take my piercer and I'm going to put a couple of holes side by side at the top of this strip, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. And I'm going to also add 2 holes on either side of the stem of my seed. I just want to make sure that this went through all the layers, because I think, there we go. Okay. All right, now I have my linen thread, and I've already threaded it through one of my bookmaking needles, and I'm just going to go around a few times here. I think I'll go through, let's see what this looks like at 2. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I'll go through twice. I'm going to tie that off, and I'm just going to tie this in a square knot. Clip my tails. And then do the same thing down here. Wow, hey, Beverly, Kit, and Danette, good morning, everybody. So nice to see you here today. A lot of you are in the 12 Days of Christmas classroom, and that's going to be coming right up. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to move over to the live class. If you haven't registered for the 12 Days of Christmas yet, please do. You can find the link on my Facebook page. I'll also be posting it below after I do the video today. It doesn't cost anything, but you do have to register to gain access into the group. And there you will find an entire playlist of all the mini classes that I've done so far. So there's going to be 12 in total, with an added bonus class, which is how to paint the, what is it called? The Mistletoe Magic? I think it's Mistletoe Magic. So you get a watercolor lesson as well. And there are a whole bunch of wonderful little projects that you can make in time for the holidays. And there's also a really nice group of folks there. So if you're interested in checking that out, please go to the post right here that says the 12 weeks of Christmas and click on that link to register. Once you're registered, I can let you into our private classroom. And once you're in there, you can watch the playlist of all the projects that I've done so far, and I will be continuing to add to that. Okay, so there is my little stitching done. Now I can mount this onto the Cajun Craze mat. So I'm just going to put a little glue here, staying away from the puncture marks that I made because I don't want the glue to seep through there. And just go around the edge here. That nice and straight. Now there is a lot of bumps on here, so I want to make sure I get that adhesion. Okay, now I also have a couple of stamps here. I have the Thinking of You and I have the Maple Seeds. I'm using the Cajun Craze ink, and so on the inside of the card for my sentiment, I'm going to put Thinking of You. Not perfect, that's okay, I can live with that. And then on my envelope flap, I'm going to add my little maple seedling. In fact, I bet I could. There we go. All right, now we just have to mount the cover to the card. I also have a class kit that you can get for free that will feature today's special class in the 12 weeks of Christmas. And the name of the bundle that I'll be using is the Christmas banners, and I will show that to you in just a minute. So there's my card. That's today's card. I hope you like it. It's got a lot of texture, a lot of sparkle. So I think you can see that okay in the light. And I just love these colors. The autumn colors are the ones that I like the best. So that was the Soft Seedlings stamp set. You can get the 12 weeks of Christmas Christmas banners stamp set or stamp class for free with a $50 order and get an embellishment gift from me. So you might want to check that out. You can get the whatever you like, the soft seedlings, the ranunculus romance, whatever set appeals to you will qualify. Here is the Christmas banner stamp set that we're going to be using today, and it comes with some coordinating dies called the Christmas banner dies, and I'll give you a sneak peek. These are some of the tags. Okay, I'm not going to show them all to you, but that's what I'm going to be making in just a few minutes. So please, excuse me, please come join me. I hope to see you there. Stay well, stay happy, stay creative, and I will see you next time.